Artificial intelligence is creating new millionaires globally. But while everybody is looking at American AI stocks like Nvidia, some Nigerian stocks might quietly be benefiting from AI revolution right here on the Nigerian exchange market. The shocking part, most investors are not even aware of them yet. But in this video, I'll show you 3 Nigerian stocks that would benefit massively from the AI boom, digital transformation, and the future of technology in Africa. And trust me, the third stock on this list might surprise you. But before we begin, if you enjoy Nigerian stock analysis, price action breakdown, and investment opportunities on the Nigerian exchange market, make sure you subscribe, turn on notification because we are just getting started. Now, my first stock on the list is the MTN Nigeria. MTN Nigeria. When you talk about MTN Nigeria, what comes to your mind? And what does MTN have to do with AI? Actually, everything. MTN has to do everything with AI, from data to internet connectivity to cloud services and digital infrastructure. MTN is one of the biggest providers of digital infrastructure in Africa. And as AI adoption grows in Africa, data consumption will explode. Businesses, schools, and creators using AI editing tools. This means a lot of revenue opportunities are now available in the MTN stock market. Good. Now, MTN is aggressively expanding fintech, cloud services, enterprise solution, and digital ecosystem, which positions the company strongly for AI future economy. That is why smart money investors are watching telecom stocks closely. Now, secondly on my list, the second stock on my list will be GTCO. Now, why are we talking about GTCO? Why GTCO? The reason why I would say GTCO is because GTCO already have a strong digital banking platform. GTCO is slowly evolving from the traditional banking method to a more revolutionized and contemporary banking platform, which means that customers do not need to actually appear in bank for banking processes to occur. So the AI industry or the AI is already improving banking efficiency and effectiveness, and is already making it possible for them to acquire customers through customer service automation, risk analysis, and fraud detection. And as a result of this, GTCO is becoming appealing to a lot of investors in the stock market. Now, why GTCO could benefit? Now, because GTCO could benefit in many ways. One, AI reduces banking operational costs. It's becoming much more easier for you to bank on the go without having to be in the banking hall. So they're actually removing the problems of people coming to the bank to queue endlessly. Now, faster customer service and risk analysis. You don't necessarily need to come, you don't necessarily need to be in the bank to get quick customer service. You can actually bank on the go. For instance, now, whatever has to do with payments, receipt, even loan, as far as acquiring loans, you can do that on the internet with the help of AI, and you would always have somebody to respond to your queries. Now, risk analysis. GTCO is also running lots of risk analysis, especially in the aspect of fraud detection. So this has already stood GTB apart from other banks. And again, we have the banking recapitalization. Banking recapitalization is a procedure in which CBN has already created the banking recapitalization benched at 500 billion for a bank like GTCO, which means that investors should be looking deep into GTCO. Smart money are now seeing they're now seeing the importance, or they're now understanding the presence of GTCO in the banking industry. Now, that can actually boost growth in the banking industry. And for investors that are open to invest in the banking stock, GTCO is one of the stocks that I would advise you to critically assess by looking at the technicals and the fundamentals of this stock. Now, the third stock for me is Airtel Africa. And personally, I think this is the biggest AI penetration we can ever see in Africa, because Airtel has massive long-term digital growth opportunity. Now, imagine a situation where we have AI education, we have AI health services, we have AI healthcare, we have AI customer support, and we have AI financial service. Now, imagine a world like that. Then imagine the benefit from smartphone adoption. A lot of people are coming online for the first time due to accessibility in many rural developments. That is massive opportunities for Airtel Africa, and it's happening right before our eye. Then we have expanding mobile money and internet access. So we have unlimited access to the internet. So AI is definitely taking over. We even have unlimited access to the internet in terms of customer support. So most times you don't even need to do so much online. You see, these people are positioning themselves for accessibility to everything that has to do with infrastructure in the telecom space. So one question that I would always want to say is, why do you think Airtel Africa could win? Now, AI adoption, like I said, requires digital access. Now, we're talking about accessibility in all areas, in all forms of infrastructure, from education to finances to healthcare. So we're seeing massive digital accessibility, and AI is one tech or one technology that is bringing or that is developing all these key areas, and you need internet to actually make this float. Then millions of Africans are coming online, like we have in lots of African countries where Airtel Africa is now having partnerships. For instance, now of recent we have the Starlink D2C affiliation with Airtel. So what does this mean? This means that even in the ruralest areas in Africa, people can have access to internet. So we have long-term telecom growth and potential. So if you're looking, I personally will be saying that in the next 10 years, we're going to be seeing a revolution of AI technology in telecommunication in Africa. And Africa might just eventually be the proving ground for many of these foreign investors. So guys, when we're talking about these stocks, this is purely for educational purposes. But I want you to look at it from this aspect. These are places where we should all be. These are areas of stock markets that everybody should be looking at right now, because these stocks actually have the propensity to be the future. Do you understand? So like I said, the three stocks that I have focused on in this video is MTN Nigeria, GTCO, and Airtel Africa. And this is because of the key AI dominance that is happening gradually in these sectors. So AI is changing the future of investing in Nigeria, and it's time we jump on board. It's time for everybody to key into this. So don't wait for when it becomes big. Key to it now that everything is happening. Now, as a form of conclusion, AI is transforming global markets. We can see NVIDIA, we can see all those big companies doing a lot. And Africa is slowly coming into the international scene as a result of AI transformations that is occurring at different sectors in different industries. Now, early positioning may create long-term opportunity. Like I said, this is the time for beginner and smart money investors to position themselves for long-term opportunities that are going to erupt in these key sectors in the coming future. So, which Nigerian stock do you think benefits most from AI? That's a question for you. It's left for you to answer. But for me, I think all these areas are actually embracing the AI. They are already embracing AI transformation at different levels. So don't be left out. I want you to join in as much as possible. So the real question is, which company would dominate the digital economy in the next 10 years? Let me know in the comment section. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with somebody that is interested in the Nigerian stock market. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Thank you.